Okay, so we have a lot to talk about, kind of. Yes, I'm outside and I got some boba. I'm in my gym attire, just got back from the gym. I quit my full-time job to be an influencer. I personally have been creating content for 6 years. I started when I was 16 years old. I'm 22 now. And even before I started officially creating content on YouTube, I had always been like a super creative kid. I just always loved creating quote unquote movies. Like I would have my friends come over, give them a script, have them play a character and be a part of my movies. I was just overall a very creative kid. So I'm not surprised that I wanted to do this. I'm not surprised at all. Honestly, this is not even my first time doing this. This is actually my second time quitting my job to try to become a content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it. But that's a whole other discussion, the difference between influencer, content creator, whatever. But in 2022, I had hit a similar burnout breaking point that I'm kind of feeling now, where I was just completely overwhelmed with everything, working a job in college, dealing with my mental health issues while trying to include content creation in the mix of all of that. And I had my own apartment at the time too, so I was paying for majority of my bills. It just became a really tough time for me. I was only 19, 20 years old at the time, so it was a lot to handle for my age. And that had caused me to be basically the most depressed that I had ever seen myself. I was not feeling like myself. I was just not in the space that I knew that I could be. I knew that I was a pretty ambitious, productive, really happy kind of person. So to have hit the point in my life where I was completely unhappy, unrecognizable, and I wasn't working towards the goals that I had for myself, I knew that something needed to change. And at the time, completely dropping everything seemed like the right thing to do. So I stopped going to my college classes. I completely ghosted my job. Ran away from home and moved to Tampa, Florida, and fully immersed myself in becoming a full-time content creator, because I was just at a point where it was just like, this is all that's on my mind 24/7, and the fact that I'm not putting myself in a position to be that is like eating me alive. And I was honestly upset at my own self, because I was like, why can I not just get over this and just do what society is telling me is correct? Why can't I just do what is right? I was almost like punishing myself, like, here, damn, you want to be a content creator so bad, let's drop everything and do exactly that. So I went to Tampa, Florida, fully became a full-time content creator. I did not touch a job the entire time I was there. And of course, during that time, as the perfectionist, people-pleasing type of person that I am, I had a really hard time basically going against the status quo. During that time, I was facing a lot of fear, because all we know is just either college or career that we know for sure will set us up for success in life. Even the people that are content creators now, you low-key hear them still have fear that it's not going to last a long time. So even society still has it to this day that those are the ways that you make it through life successfully. And even though I was getting the opportunity to chase my dreams, having the privilege of being able to just drop everything was a great experience, the fear was still eating me alive. The fear of failing and not being financially secure was seriously eating me alive. I was in Florida for like maybe 8 to 9 months, and I swear it went by so freaking fast. I learned so much in that time period, but once I had to leave that time period, I realized that I had spent most of my time stressing about the fact that maybe this might not last long. Should I be doing this? Am I disappointing my family? Things like that. But I still learned so much about what it was like being an adult and chasing your dreams without caring what other people say. I feel like that was a huge character development for me, a huge character arc. I became a completely different person by dropping everything and doing only what I wanted. I learned a lot about content creation. I spent majority of my time editing and filming, creating video ideas. I started a podcast during that time. I was doing like photo shoots for my Instagram. I was posting very consistent on TikTok. I was pretty consistent on YouTube. I had videos coming out, I learned how to put myself in spaces that I wasn't comfortable with, or just trying new things. I tried Pilates for the first time. I had been following a creator for years and then found out that she lived in the area. And I was just like, oh my God, she lives in the same area. There's really no excuse now. Like, this is how she lives her life here. I can live my life that same way too and create just as great content as well. Because a lot of my excuses being in Virginia was,
there's nothing to do here, yada, yada, yada.
But I had no excuses in Tampa, Florida, because that place had many opportunities there. Weather was beautiful all the time. No freaking excuse. And if you even go back and look at my old videos from when I first got to Florida to around the time that I was leaving Florida, right before I left, you can see such a huge shift in my personality, how I filmed, how I edited, how I carried myself. You could just tell that I learned a lot under a year. And even though I did learn so much, financially, I could not keep living like that. I just could not keep living without a job. If I wanted to be able to take content creation seriously, I needed to be able to fund it as a business. You gotta have money to make money type thing. And the reason why I left as well was because our roommates tried to scam us and kicked us out. But there is a whole other video on that. You guys can go watch that. Literally, they tried to scam us out of money and kicked us out, and we had to run back home immediately. Anyways, but it's been a year now, currently, since I have been back home from Florida. It's been well over a year since I've been back home. I've gotten a job. I'm a little more financially stable. However, I found myself feeling the same way that I felt in 2022. I felt like I made it this far with content, and now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm not progressing. Mentally, I've grown. I have the capacity to handle and do bigger things with content creation, but I don't have enough space or time or motivation or discipline to apply myself in the ways that I know I can. So 2 weeks ago, I hit a breaking point. I had noticed that they had scheduled me working every freaking Saturday. Like, my family and friends usually work on the weekdays, so the weekends are like a sacred time for me to spend time with my family, friends, recharge a little bit. But it felt like I was the only one that had to work every freaking Saturday. They know I'm 21, 22 years old. Scheduling me every Saturday, like, where is the balance, the respect for your workers, the understanding of quality of life? And I had called out last minute because I just could not make it in, and they wrote me up the next day, and I handled it well. I didn't go in causing a fuss or yell, because I understand when you call out, you're making it an inconvenience for the job. So I'm reading over the paper that's, the write-up, right? And it's saying, you did this, yada, yada. Feel free to terminate being with us, quit, basically. And I was like, you know what? I need to quit. I just need to quit. I cannot keep putting myself in this position where I'm either allowing a job to harm me, abuse me, or just put me in inconvenient situations. And if they're not harming me, then I'm harming them by calling out last minute, not communicating, being my best at work because I'm completely burnt out. There was no balance. So I'm just like, I need to quit. So I quit. And technically, I still work there. I agreed to 1 day a week. Not a robot, cannot be perfect every single day. I have to be able to live my life in the present moment. I am extremely fortunate enough to have a family that doesn't mind me taking the time to realize what my goals are. They believe in me. They want me to succeed. They want me to chase my dreams. So I want to be appreciative of that opportunity and that privilege right now, because as time ticks, I'm only getting older. Situations are changing. The internet is changing. The world is changing. The opportunities will not be the same in a few years. Things will be completely different. So I just want to take the present moment now to chase the opportunities that I have right in front of me. I just can't continue to sit back and let things that aren't serving me hinder me getting to where I want to be in life. There are so many people that are living the life that I want to live. So there's no excuse as to why I can't also live that same life. If I was the first ever influencer or content creator, yeah, maybe limiting beliefs would make sense. But limiting beliefs make no sense when there's literally people that are living that life. And I just can't continue to sit back and watch people live the life that I want to live, that I deserve. This is my life to live, my dreams to chase. I honestly shouldn't care what people think. I think that's the issue that I have. Other people, they don't really care what people think. They really don't give a for real. They just do whatever they want. But me personally, I seek a lot of validation from my family. I just am considerate of what people think, what's the right thing to do. I typically always discuss my ideas with people before I go through with them. But honestly, I have to get out of that because I have to be able to trust that I know what's best for me, know how to make myself happy, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to live with the consequences of my own actions. I might as well do what I want to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? So if being a full-time content creator is what I want to do, what I feel destined in my heart to do, that is what I am going to do. Simply, point blank, period, okay? I was just watching one of my favorite creators, Azalea Williams. Someone had commented under her vlog. They were like,
I wish I could just record my life and make money like creators do.
Basically. And I agree. I completely agree. But at the same time, as someone that is trying to do that too, it is not as easy as it looks. Yes, a lot of people are fortunate enough to just turn on the camera and it just works for them. But a lot of people have been doing it for years. They put a lot of time and dedication to make it look effortless. It requires real consistency to be able to have it pay for all your needs, okay? It is not a piece of cake. And even though it does seem nearly impossible with just how oversaturated it seems today, I am still gonna try. There is always space for everyone. What's that Doja Cat saying? That was in her song. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next, basically. So here I am, jobless. It's technically, I still have a job, but I just am not working nearly as much as I was before. But jobless and ready to chase my dreams. I plan on being as consistent as possible as I can on YouTube. I want to work towards a video 1 to 2 weeks, trying different video styles and trying it all and see what works. I'm just going to simply dedicate a lot more of my time towards creating, try my best to be as consistent, make unique and engaging content. And there are still parts of me that are very scared that I'm gonna fail or flop again or have to get a job again, but I'm fully committed to the journey of the ups and downs. It's never just gonna be a linear journey. You're gonna feel like you're winning at one point, you're gonna feel like you're losing at another point. This is life. It's never gonna be perfect, and I'm just hoping that each step I take is a step closer to where I want to be. My current goals are to hit monetization on YouTube. I already have 1,000 subscribers. I just need to hit that 4,000 watch hour time, so please watch my videos, you guys, please. I don't know, I'm gonna make more videos, of course, but check out any of my old videos that you guys may enjoy. I don't know. I'm gonna hit 5,000 followers on TikTok, and I just want to start working with more brands, like more paid collabs. I had a lot of paid collabs last year. I just had my first paid collab for this year. So here's the chapter 1 of my journey of becoming a full-time content creator again. I'm really excited to see where this jump of faith will take me next. I really am. So go subscribe, go follow me, like and comment, share, all those things. And just a reminder, you guys, nobody's life is perfect. We only have one life to live. I'm gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. But those mistakes are what get us closer to the life that we want. They get us closer to the next chapter in life. And I know personally, I am itching for a new chapter in life. I'm really feeling the energy shift, and I want to take it by the horn. I want to feel in control as much as I can. So I just encourage you all to make a few mistakes. Take a chance and bet on yourself, simply. And you'll surprise yourself. You'll really be surprised by where you'll end up. I promise. Oh my God. I've been seeing 222 all day. And why is my phone percentage at 22? Look up what 222 means. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, it says 222, balance, harmony, cooperation, partnerships, commitment, and equilibrium. 222 is a very positive number. It urges you to align with your purpose and do your best to proceed with the yes, can, do attitude, whilst keeping the art of balance and moderation in mind. This is a favorable time for collaboration. Embrace loving relationships and recognize the values of harmonious partnerships. Whoa. Me and someone just decided to do something kind of on brand with what 222 means, and we both have been seeing 222 a lot. So I'm about to share this with them because this is kind of freaky. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of spontaneous, out in nature, switching it up, trying different things. I'm very serious about taking YouTube serious, okay? So take me serious, please. Comment, hold me accountable, ask me where the next video is, things like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much, especially if you stayed until the end. Comment this emoji if you stayed until the end. I don't know, I'm doing what I see other people do. But anyways, bye you guys. I love you so much. Bye.